Republican Representative Jim Jordan is facing allegations that he knowingly did nothing while a string of sexual assaults happened during his time as the assistant wrestling coach at Ohio State back in the late 80s and early 90s. Earlier this year, a number of former students of his who were wrestlers came forward. They've recently spoken with NBC News about what happened, and they've said that they told Jim Jordan multiple times about the team doctor molesting them. He is believed to have done this for literally decades, a significant chunk of which was under Jim Jordan as the assistant wrestling coach. Again, just allegations at this point, and Jim Jordan is certainly not buying it himself. We have a couple of videos of him talking about this. Turns out, he not only disputes that he knew anything, now he wants to go after one of the wrestlers who's come forward. Let's watch.
I mean, just not true. That then to get an email like 4:30 in the morning just seems like we should I think our office is going to make the Capitol Hill Police aware of it.
So there he's talking about getting emails from one of those wrestlers who had tried to reach out to him earlier saying, I'm going to come forward, I'm going to reveal what I know, I'm just giving you a warning, asking that potentially he reveal what he knew at that point. And now he is apparently going to be contacting Capitol Hill Police because he believes that those 4:30 a.m. emails that he got amount to bullying. Michael D. Sabato, who is the wrestler in question who did the bullying emails, says, Jim Jordan is a world caliber athlete who is very aggressive in his actions. He's a bulldog, let's be honest. So for him to say he was being bullied is somewhat laughable. I think Jim is in a position where he doesn't know what to say now.
I wonder how many bullying emails sitting congressmen and women get on a daily basis when they're not involved in something where, I don't know, it seemingly looks like, allegedly, sexual abuse occurred and they released in the area. Even if you didn't know about it, you were there. So maybe people want to ask you questions about it. Maybe one of the guys who was a victim of it reaches out and wants to talk to you about it. Maybe he sends you a whole bunch of emails.
Yeah.
You know how many emails I got today? And my name is not Jim Jordan. I think I got about 75 emails today. And they were all pretty nice. A lot of people saying, hey, have this person on the show. Hey, this representation. Hey, this PR company. I got a lot of those emails.
I didn't get a lot of emails.
You know what?
Like
I'm
that.
really annoyed by those emails.
He's getting a lot of agents reaching out to him.
I don't like those emails, but I haven't called in the police on them yet.
Yeah.
But no, for the Capitol Police, he has to get involved in this because this guy's getting a little bit too close. Now, this isn't gonna be in any graphic form, but there's also an investigative team that's looking into those allegations, just in general. And of course, when someone says there was a former assistant coach that could have had information on, you might reach out to them because that's what investigators do. So they looked into the allegations of the abuse on Tuesday, and they reached out to Jordan by email and by phone asking for interviews. He has yet to reach out to them yet, but he has not called the Capitol Police. So I'm just saying there's certain people that you look to intimidate by reaching out to Capitol Police to get them to be quiet and stop bothering me because you're low enough on the totem pole. But investigators, you just ignore them and act like that's a normal thing that'll happen.
So it's been interesting. We've been talking about this story now for 2 days on the damage report, and his initial defense was, I didn't know anything. And isn't it odd that they're coming forward now, which is a defense that you can put forward at literally any point ever. And now he's saying it's actually bullying as well. Again, they're allegations. We don't know for sure yet what happened. There is an investigation ongoing, but we do know that multiple wrestlers have come forward. They're on the record by name. These are not anonymous submissions that are being made. So look, Jim Jordan is going to defend himself, and so far, I've seen other Republicans defend him. I haven't seen a single one who says that this is a serious issue that needs to be properly investigated. But just to give you a little bit more information, this is what that wrestler said. He's obviously a former wrestler at OSU, told CNN earlier this week that there's no question in his mind that Jordan knew it all in relation to that abuse. He says, we trained every day together. His, Jim Jordan's, locker was located next to the team Dr. Strauss. That is the one alleged to have done the molestation. It was a common uncomfortable joke that Doc was a serial groper. Doc likes to hold your penis. Everyone knew it. I never saw Doc Strauss over a 9-year time frame where he didn't ask me to, where I went to see him for medicine or whatever, finger injury, shoulder, knee, where he did not want to examine my testicles. He groped every time. And additionally, there's been allegations that Jim Jordan, who had a locker next to the doctor, himself said that if he tries anything, he's going to kill the doctor. And so multiple people saying that he would have obviously known what was going on at that point, but he's a powerful Republican representative. He's part of the Freedom Caucus, he's a big up and comer, maybe he'll be the next speaker. Are they gonna take these sorts of allegations seriously? Come on.
So John, is this the timing weird? Because what is it that just happened now that makes this timing so odd for Jim Jordan?
Yeah.
Did he just get elected?
Well,
Did he just get into Congress?
As I said this morning, so you're saying right now we can't discuss this because you're talking about possibly becoming speaker. Well, Paul Ryan announced he was resigning months ago. So that's a nice months-long period where you couldn't have been accused of anything. And you know what? There was the tax bill being discussed before that, and there was the ACA repeal being discussed before that. Then it was just in the wake of the election, the inauguration, Y2K, the release of the second Shrek. There's been a lot of stuff going on for years. What period was there where every politician in DC was just like, maybe we should get lunch? That doesn't happen, okay? Obviously stuff is going on. These are ambitious politicians. They always want some sort of better position. They're always running again for re-election. We have elections every 2 years at the congressional level. It is always going to be an inconvenient time for you to be accused of some sort of wrongdoing. But what's inconvenient for you is that apparently there's multiple people who say they know exactly what you knew and when you knew it.
2 easy ways to follow the Young Turks. One is hit the subscribe button down below. Then you're a TYT subscriber. And second is ring the bell. And when you do that on YouTube, you're notified of our videos.